Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mario and in this channel we will be talking about mostly makeup. Thank you very much for your subscribes and your likes and everything. I'm so happy. Thank you very much. For the people who press the like button, there's a special place in heaven for you guys. I have read your messages on Instagram and YouTube and I have seen that you're looking for a step-by-step makeup routine. Also, you want me to go slower when I'm applying the makeup on my face because as I have that in high speed, you don't actually can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take that 100% on board and I'm going to change it when I'm editing the video. I promise. Finally, I'm going to explain really quick what is every product for so you know why we're using what we are using. With not further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start with the very beginning, which is separate the skincare routine from the makeup routine. With the skincare routine, I'm going to start with my face clean. After that, I'm going to apply a tonic that is going to help me to close my pores and tone my skin. The next step is serum. Sometimes people tend to use more product to what they actually need. In this case, I'm going to use just 5 drops of the serum. I'm going to put it in my hand and with my fingertips of my other hand, I'm going to apply it all over my face. I touch the product and then I apply it on my face from the center to outside. For the next step, I'm going to use moisturizer. The moisturizer, what it does is to give hydration to your face. As you can see, I'm using just maybe around 2.5 drops of the product and that's going to be enough for your face and your neck. I understand that all the people have different complexion and some people have drier skin, other people have more oily skin. In my case, I have a mix. In some parts are more oily and other parts are more dry. So with that is enough for me. But if you have like a really dry skin and you need more moisturizer, then I suggest that you build it up, which means that you apply first that coat on your face. Wait a little bit until your face absorbs all of the moisturizer and then apply a second layer. Otherwise, if you apply the whole thing in one go, your face is never going to absorb what it needs to be absorbed and you're going to have this oily aspect on your face and it's going to be everything messy and you don't want that, right? The final step of this skincare routine is the sun protector. Naturally, in this case, the sun protector that I'm using is really liquidy, so I just need literally 1 drop. Now, let's get started with the makeup routine. Our first step is to build up our makeup kit. So, we're going to use primer, foundation, concealer, setting powder, eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, an eyeshadow palette, preferably that has these shades like these ones over here that we can use for contour and blush and highlighter, and setting spray. Now, respecting tools, we're going to need 5 tools. A brush for the setting powder, a brush for contour and blush, a blush for your eyeshadows, a spoon! I know that this is weird, but this is the Mexican way and I like to do the Mexican way, so I'm going to teach you the Mexican way. You'll see. And a beauty blender. There are 3 different kind of finishes. You can have a natural finish, a matte finish, or a glowy finish. Today I'm going to do a glowy finish as you requested. Primer. To just apply a little bit of the product, maybe around like 1 big drop, and with this it's going to be enough to cover all over your face. Once you have primer, your face is going to look smooth and even and your makeup will adhere properly to your face for hours longer. The primer that I'm using today is this MAC Cosmetics Prep Plus Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. The next step is foundation. Today I'm using this foundation by Urban Decay and the shade is 30 CP. I'm going to use just 1 pump and a half. Foundation is a liquid, powder, cream, serum, water-based, etc. product that you apply on your face to create a uniform color all over it, trying to cover, I don't know, maybe blemishes, correct your skin tone, blur imperfections, overall to smooth and even the canvas for your makeup look. Concealer. For concealer, I'm going to use this one by Jeffree Star and the shade is C11. The concealer is a full coverage product that helps to hide the imperfections, dark circles, blemishes, even tattoos if you want to, and also can bring light to your face. Setting powder. For the next step, we're going to use setting powder. In this case, I'm going to use this Jeffree Star setting powder in the shade Translucent from the Orgy collection. The difference between this one and the regular one is that this one has a little bit of like pearl little things in it, and that helps you to have this radiance glowy look on your face. The setting powder, what it does is to prevent from rubbing off the base that you already have on your face. It's going to make it last longer, and it's going to reduce the shine of your face, which is different than the glow, and you're going to see at the end of this video. We're getting there. Now, you know, we use the concealer and we apply it in this part of the face, right? And also a little bit on the lids. I mean, it was the excess of what it was in the beauty blender. We applied it in the lids. The reason why I like to apply the concealer in the lids, in case that you don't have a primer for eyeshadows, is because in that way the concealer is going to help you to stick the eyeshadows on your lids. And if you want to, I mean, in my case, as you can see, I have these little creases over here because of the movement of the eyes. So that's what happens if you don't apply setting powder on your face. Now, as I suggested at the beginning of the video, I really like this palette that is by NikkieTutorials. You can buy it in Beauty Bay. I'm going to leave the link in the description. And I love it because, first of all, it's really good quality. Second, because it's really affordable. And third, because it has everything that you need. You can use this palette to create the contour, the blush, the eyeshadows, highlighting, everything that you need is in there. So if you're looking for something practical that you can use every day, something that can help you to do everything without having separate contour, the blush, the eyeshadows, etc. So you must have the NikkieTutorials palette. And it's not sponsored. I just love it. To keep going with this glow look, I'm going to use this shade over here called Underground. And for that, I'm going to use just my fingertips. And remember, we already applied concealer. It doesn't have to be precise, but try to keep the eyeshadow in the middle of your eye. Now for the next step, I'm going to use this tiny brush to give a little bit of depth to my eyes. For that, I'm going to use this shade over here called 5 AM. To create that depth, what I'm going to do is just to draw a line over here. I don't know, imagine like a V, like, so you're going to do just this line over here of the V. And once that you have that V over there, the only thing that you're going to do is to blend it. To blend it, you're just going to move the brush, that's it. I know that it looks rough, but we haven't finished. For the next step, we are going to use this shade that is called Basic Truth, literally, T-R-U-T, funny, right? And we're going to blend the edges of the V with that color. So, and don't forget, Free Britney. Can you see? I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. The next step that we are going to take is to do the contour. With contour, what you are going to do is to define the shadows that are around your face. It gives the illusion that my face is smaller, like it's going to look like more like this instead of going like that. To do that, I'm going to use this brush that is an angular brush, and with this I'm going to use it for contour and for blush. And for that, I'm going to use this shade over here that is 5 AM. I'm going to go little by little. So you are going to put the shadow here and here, and then here and here and here. So you're going to draw an A here, then this line over here, then this line over here that is right underneath your cheekbone, and this line over here. It doesn't have to be that much of product. I'm just doing it like this so you can see where it is. And now, in this part of the face, I am showing you how actually it has to be done. For the nose, we are going to use again the little brush that we use for the eyeshadows. And with the same shade, the 5 AM, we're going to draw two lines. One here and one here. And then one over here. And then one here. Those are going to be like fake shades or fake natural shades that are going to give the impression or the illusion that your nose is thinner. So now that we have the shadows over there, we are going just to blend them out. Excuse me. The face has shape. Boom, boom, bloop. So let's move on to the blush. The blush, what it's going to do is going to give you this like healthy look on your face, like you are always eating fruits and vegetables, you're always sleeping 8 hours. So that's the effect that we're going to achieve. For that, I'm going to use this shade over here called Summer with Z, and I'm going to apply it just in this part over here, just a tiny bit. For that, I'm going to use the same brush, the angular brush that we use for the contour. Tap, 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 tap. Smile. Now this is a really healthy face. Okay guys, it's time for the Mexican style. This is to curl the eyelashes. And the reason why I rather to use the spoon rather the curler itself is because the curler leaves this shape and I don't like that. I like to have the eyelashes. So what you're going to do is with the spoon, with the edge of the spoon, you're going to put your lashes in the middle like this. And then you're going to press slightly and then you're going just to slide all the way up. So, okay, the next step, the marker, yay! So what I'm going to do is a line that's going to start here and finishes around here. Not all the way inside of the eye, maybe a little bit before, just to create that the eye pop. This is a type of eyeliner for absolute beginners. If you want to see more styles, check out my eyeliner video. I will leave the link in the description below. There you go. Now the next step is the mascara. In this case, I'm going to use this Urban Decay called Perversion. It says bigger, blacker, badder. That's what it says. To do the mascara, what you're going to do is just to take it out from the bottle, then clean the excess of it in the same bottle. The lashes are like this, right? So what you're going to do is to go all the way to the bottom, put them in, shake it to separate the lashes, and then go up. Can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? I'm going to do a close-up so you can see the difference. Now I'm going to do the other eye. Finally, I'm going to apply a little bit on the bottom of the eyelashes. And it's the same technique. You just place the brush on the bottom of the lashes, shake them and pull it down. Now the lipstick. This is going to be really easy because as we are going to go for our everyday look, like quick look, what we're going to do is just take it out from the bottle, maybe put a little bit on your hand, just like that, a little dot in it, and then with your fingertip you are going just to press and then press it on the lips. And then move your lips. There we go. And now with a clean finger, you just tap. In that way, you're going to have the lips a little bit more red, but without go like all crazy, and it's going to look a little bit more natural, like if you were just having a lollipop and then you just have the paint of the lollipop on your lips, and it's going to look really natural, really good, really chic, really glam. That is what exactly we're looking for. The setting spray. The setting spray, what it does is that we have all of the powders, the foundation, and everything on the face. When we apply the setting spray, the watery consistency that it has and the chemicals that they have, they are going to make that everything blends together. All of the layers that we created, they are going to blend into one, so it's going to give more a natural look. And also the setting spray is going to make that the makeup doesn't go to anywhere. What you're going to do is just to place the setting spray in a distance maybe like this, and then just spray all over your face, let it dry, and you're done. Okay, now we're done. The only thing that I could add finally to this look is that, do you remember that in the palette that I suggested to you has some colors that they have shiny in it? Well, what I like to do is to put the shine in this part over here, and maybe here on the nose, maybe here, you know, where the natural light gets on your face, so it gives you more like a fresh looking face, like a more like wet kind of thing. But some people don't like it, some people do like it. So if you are part of the people that likes this look, then I highly recommend that you do that. As we are doing this really simple, we are going to do it with the fingertips. Just remember to have your hands washed and clean all the times that you are placing makeup on your face. In this case, I'm going to use this shade called All In. That looks awesome, don't you think? Even in the eyes. So this gives the illusion that you have like a wet face that is at the same time you're putting a little bit of more makeup, but at the same time it's like giving or trying to give the impression that your face is more natural, if that makes sense. Well guys, this is it for today's video. I hope that you like it. As you can see, we achieved this glowy face, glowy look that whenever we go, we are reflecting light and it looks really nice and everything, which is completely different to be glowy than to be oily. I hope that you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, and to share it with your friends. And I'll see you next week. Bye!